You know what, y'all? I'm really triggered by this episode. First and foremost, man, I didn't know that you guys went through the same things that we went through at the beauty shop. But other than that, Bibby is a fool, and this is definitely the episode that we needed after Helen last week. Hey everyone, it's Sharna from Pay or Wait, and today I'm going to be reviewing Atlanta Season 2, Episode 5, The Barber Shop. And I really needed this episode, y'all. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard on an episode before, but like this is exactly what we needed after Helen, because last week was just way too depressing for no reason. Had me feeling like I was going through a breakup and I ain't even got a man, okay? So the beginning of the episode opens up with Al. He going to get a haircut. He got a photo shoot. They doing a little article on him. So he trying to get fresh, trying to get a little fly, make sure that he looking like a little stunner, like a paper boy. And so he waiting on his barber to come. He's sitting in the barbershop looking mad, like the barber already late. So then Bibby walks in, okay? He on the phone. Well, first we don't know he on the phone. We know he talking. He got a little Bluetooth in. He be like, I'm sorry, man. All this was going on. And then he was like, oh, it's all right, man. He was like, hey, nah, man, I'm on the phone. I was like, Bibby, stop it. Like, this is why this episode triggered me, okay? Because everyone, first of all, they don't never show up on time to your appointment, okay? Never. Want to go by appointment. Want to charge you like $25 if you show up late to your appointment. Cancel your appointment if you 15 minutes late, but they can come in 30 minutes, an hour late. Then they come in late on the phone, or they got food, or they got some type of excuse that don't make no sense as to why you couldn't just call and tell me in advance why you couldn't be on time to my appointment, okay? Whew. Like I said, y'all, I'm triggered because I go through this all the time trying to find somebody to do my hair. So Bibby up here, he on the phone talking, and Al like, yo, man, like, I got an appointment, come on. He's like, yo, I gotta call you back. My client being hostile. I was like, how's he being hostile? And he just trying to get his hair cut. And so then he started talking to him, telling him like, yo, I got this T-Mobile deal, yo. Then he started talking like, yo, me and my girl, we snuck into this AMC movie. And did you see that poster? Like, Keanu, like, you know what? They don't even want the two black dudes who made the movie and in the movie on the poster, so they dressed the kitten up like a black dude. I was like, mind blown. Didn't even think of that, y'all. Like, I know they had other posters that had both of them on it, but I didn't even think of that. Like, Bibby's sitting up here spitting some gems out for us to really go back and think about, okay? And so he get into cutting out hair, and then all of a sudden he get a phone call, and then it's one of his girls who telling him, you need to get over here right now. He like, yeah, I'm on 85, and then I'm just like, but you in the barbershop right now, so I don't understand why you lying to her like this. But then I think, okay, he gonna go ahead and finish cutting Al's hair, and no. He like, Al, no, come on, man, we gotta go make a run real quick. And so he go to his girl's house, and she mad because he was supposed to cut the little boy's hair. And so I'm just like, dang, for real? So you making house calls now in the middle of one of your appointments? So I was like, it's okay, because I know he gonna take care of Al first before he cut this little boy hair. So he was like, Al, he was like, boy, come on. And then Al get up, he's like, oh, no, man, not you, like him, little kid. He was like, I know you're not finna cut this little kid hair. He was like, hey, man, technically, he had an appointment before you. He's like, but I was here first. He was like, but technically your appointment was before his. Another trigger, okay? You ever show up to the beauty shop and you first in line and you like, oh, snap, I'm finna be in and out today. And what happens? Someone pulls up after you, 30 minutes to an hour after you, because you still waiting on your stylist to get there. And then they had the nerve to say that she had an appointment before you. This is not okay. And so I really felt Al's anger when he had the audacity, okay? The audacity to let this little snotty-nosed boy get up and get his hair cut before him, okay? And so he cutting his hair. Then he get done, and then the little boy, he was like, are you a magician? And then when Al like made his like cape go, I was just like, I can't with this. And then the boy had the nerve to like talk about Al, and I'm like, but you still have dried up snot coming out of your nose, okay? Where's your mother to go ahead and wipe your face? Because it was really bothering me. So they leave because he get into his baby mama because he didn't pay the water bill. The water got cut off, and she was trying to take a shower. And then she got mad because he took the money to pay for the haircut. And she like, why are you stealing it from me? And he was like, this is money for his haircut. You thought it was going to be free? And so also before that, I forgot, y'all, the best part of that scene is when she trying to figure out why he's so late, and he was like, yo, his engine, I had a queef engine, and then his carburetor had John Lynch. I was like, Bibby, where did you come up with this? It was too much. And so after that, Bibby telling Al, like, they driving back to the barbershop. He's like, hey, man, I'm so sorry. My bad. I got you. You hungry, man? And he's like, you want some Zaxby's, man? Or do you not like Zaxby's? And then Al was like, don't disrespect me like that. I was like, look, y'all, everybody loves some Zaxby's. And make sure when you go, you get the wings and things. And make sure you get an extra slice of toast. But he was like, yeah, I'm going to get you some Zaxby's. And then they show up to this random construction site. And then he was like, sir, you just said you'd give me some Zaxby's. He's like, I know, come in. He's like, this is not a restaurant. Do you know that this fool had the audacity to go in the refrigerator of the construction site and get some leftover Zaxby's and heat it up in the microwave and give it to him? I was done. Then Bibby sitting up here talking about like, Al, I just got, I dibble in construction too. Like, can you help me get some of this lumber? I got another project going on. And then this white lady show up like, sir, why are you stealing from my construction site? I'm about to call my husband. I'm going to call the police. He's sitting up talking about like, this was a business deal going bad. Your husband owes me this lumber bag. And then she was like, you know what, that's it, I'm calling the police. He was like, well, do what you gotta do, beige lady. I was like, sir, why you have to call that white lady beige lady? It was, I can't, okay? And so Al is really over it at this point. He's done. He's like, look, take me to the place. Make sure I go get my hair cut because I'm done playing with you, Bibby, okay? So he's like, okay, man, I'm going to take you back to the barbershop. I'm going to get your hair cut. And then all of a sudden, this dude started, like, driving crazy because he sees some kids. And so he started chasing the kids. Al sitting up here trying to put his seatbelt on, like, yeah, man, you need to buckle up, man. Then he was like, oh, but you know what? I think the seatbelt broken. And then he stopped the kids, and we realized that one of the kids is his son. And so he catch his son and his friends cutting school. And so, and then he started lecturing them. And he was like, well, since y'all couldn't school, I hope you put these papers up, these flyers up that I asked you to do. And then he was like, see, you don't never do nothing. That's what's wrong with you little nigglets. I said, did he really just call them nigglets? Like, I haven't heard that in a really long time. But I was there when he said it. Then he had the audacity, because keeping my paperboy still looked like crap because he ain't got his hair cut. He had the audacity to be like, paperboy, come speak to the kids, man. And then the little kids, they sit up here clowning him like, you don't look like you got it. What's wrong with your hair, man? Looking like a little Super Saiyan. And for those of y'all that didn't catch on to that, if you never watched Dragon Ball Z, it was pretty freaking hilarious. And then this little boy, after he clowned him, telling him that he looked dusty, his hair messed up, then he had the nerve to be like, so can you put me on? I was like, sir, you have no chill. Have several seats, okay? And so then he take his son with him, and then he up here lecturing him, talking about, I'm gonna call you Skipper because you want to skip school and stuff. And then they driving it, and Paperboy like, yo, watch the road, man, watch the road. He's still lecturing his son in the back. And then what he do? He hit a lady. He ran into this lady. Then he had a nerve to ask Al to be like, yo, can you go ahead and hop in the driver's seat because I got warrants, man. He was like, man, what you mean? I'm on probation. Like, what are you talking about? Tell your son to get in the driver's seat. He's like, I ain't got no license. He's like, you know what? It's okay. The girl, she just got out the car. She got movement, everything okay. Then the little Asian lady, she started screaming. And then Bibby was like, not today, Satan. And then he get in the car, he drive off. But how you gonna do a hit and run and then drive by the person so they can see your face? How does that work, Bibby? Help me to understand. And so then finally, they go back to the barbershop. Bibby sitting up here had the nerve to tell his son, I never wanted you, okay? I never wanted you. And then I was like, who says that to their son? But I mean, okay. And so they walking up the steps, and then Bibby like, hey, yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry everything that happened today. I can't get no more warrants. I got warrants. I can't go to jail, man. I'm too skinny to go to jail. She's like thinking about going to jail. Even when I passed the jail, my little boy hymen hurt. I said, boy hymen? Like these words that you make up, Bibby? And then he was just like, but I got you, man. Then he get a phone call. He's like, yeah, man, I'm on my way right now. And then he was really about to go tell Al, like, yo, I got left some in my car. And then Al threatened him. And then he went and gave him his haircut. And then he was like, I'm sorry, man. He was like, you had me going around all day, man. He was like, what you mean? Like, I done took you to the construction site. You done mentored the youth today. Like, I was just like, Bibby, that's not how he expected his day to go. But it's whatever. But this fool had the nerve to be like, hey, where my money? Bibby, are you serious? Are you serious? You really gonna charge this man after you didn't cost him to almost lose his probation and go back to jail? Not once, not twice, but 3 times, okay? Then you got these kids joning him. You got him. It was just too much, Bibby. You gonna ask him for this dang on money. And so he threw his money on the ground. Then he was like, no tip. And I was just like, you know what, Bibby? You know what? You were pure entertainment, okay? You were all my little joy, okay? Everything that they gave me last week, sadness, despair, okay? Depression. You guys tied that up into a little ball of joy, laughter. My stomach hurt. My eyes hurt from laughing. Thank you, Bibby. Thank you, Bibby, MVP. I don't know how y'all gonna top this episode because I thought this was even more funny than the Cat Williams episode, the Alligator Man episode for the premiere, but y'all did that. I'm here for y'all. I can't wait to see what you have in store for us next week, but those are my thoughts on episode 5 of Atlanta season 2. Barbershop. As always, my name is Sharona from Pay or Wait, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I will see you soon.